This is to show you how to use the loop groups feature. Select your mission. Before you do that, select the number of loops. That's your number of levels. And traditionally we use this level by level, which means it goes throughout your mission at one level and then it raises to the next level. If you wanted to loop aisle by aisle in groups, you check this option. You have to group your aisles together, and that means it'll stay in those two aisles. So it's normally your odds and your evens that you group together. So there's BB odd and even, so those are in group 2. The exact numbering doesn't really matter, so you can skip a few numbers if you want, but as long as these are in the same group, odd and even, 3, so BD odd and even, 4, and then BE is on its own, it's group number 5. You need to set this up once off. To edit it, you just type in here, and it saves in the database immediately. The second column is the order within that group. So out of let's take the BB odd and the BB even. Which one will you do first? You'll do BB odd first, then even. BC odd first, then even. BD odd, then even. The exact numbering doesn't really matter as long as the one comes before the other. So you could have that if you wanted to. It's just needed to do 1 and 2. The other settings are, they don't affect this. It's only this aisle by aisle loop in groups. That means it'll stay in these two aisles 7 times. Then it'll move to these two aisles, do that 7 times, these two aisles 7 times, then that aisle 7 times. Come back to here, refresh. If you have changed any of these settings here, please click on refresh so that your loop group comes through to the screen here. And there you can see also your loop group order. Now you select your order as normal, however that order is. I'm just going to select a random order. You click show. So over in this screen you can see that it's not really any different. It's still got your orders that you've selected here. So it's still going to do it in the order you chose. The difference comes in when you send it to the robot, and then what it'll do is it'll group by this group, and it'll send these groups 7 times over this group. Then it'll move on to this group and send 7 missions in the next group, and so on. So the mission order, the loop group only happens when you click send to robot. Let's have a look at what happens there. So it's difficult to see that, but it did send it in that order. You'll see that your robot will do that loop. I can try and take another video where you can see the result of that in that text screen. As you know, this is just the one loop. This is just the same as the mission order, but on your robot you should see those groups in that order.